Hey, yo, man, did that picture look kind of dim to you? I mean, my projector might be getting old or something. It might be something going on with it. I don't know.
Good, man. Why you scratching like that?
I don't know, man. I might be coming down with the itis or something. I don't know. Has your projector lost its pop? Well, it's time to bring your home theater back to life without replacing your projector. Stick around. We're fighting upgrade-itis on Genius Home Theater. When we use our projectors, we sometimes take for granted that we're getting the best picture possible because we had it professionally calibrated or we tweaked some of the picture settings. And yeah, those things will give you an advantage over someone who trusted the out-of-the-box settings. But how long ago did you do those things? Well, I can guarantee you haven't noticed the slow decline in picture brightness. That's what happened to me, and I'm sure I'm not alone. Just like me, you haven't checked your projector bulb. A projector that uses a lamp as its light source can start to dim on day one. And it could be half of its brightness by the time it fails or the differences really start to show. But you know, those next generation laser projectors don't really have that problem.
The itis is strong with this one.
Nope. That's just the itis talking. That's just the itis. Do not rely on your own senses on this one because we can use our lamp hour counter to let us know when to change the lamp, just in case we get used to a dimmer picture. This counter can usually be accessed in your projector's menu settings. As you can see here, my lamp for this projector has 2,305 hours of its rated 2,500 hour life. Now that's definitely enough usage to make a difference in luminance and lumens that my projector can produce, and it's also enough usage that a bulb replacement can restore most of that brightness. And that's what we're going to be doing today. We'll measure the lumens, which is a measurement of light output, and then we'll calculate the NITS, a measurement of screen brightness. We'll do this before and after the lamp replacement and then compare the results. Now, we haven't talked about NITS just yet, so let's touch on why it's important to know the NITS value that your projector and screen combo is producing. Unlike televisions where the NITS value is measured at the LCD or OLED panel itself, NITS calculations for projectors must include the screen material as well. The NITS value for projection is not the lumens that reach the screen, but a brightness value after the light is reflected off the screen. That being said, the same projector with different screen materials can result in different NITS measurements. With the same projector and screen material, a difference in NITS measurements can still be possible depending on the distance that the projector is from the screen or even the screen size itself. We'll do the calculations using the formula to convert lumens to usable NITS. Now you'll be able to use this formula by plugging in your own values to easily calculate NITS for your setup. So let's take a measurement before the bulb change. I projected a static white image on the screen and set my projector to its brightest picture mode, in this case dynamic. This setting will stay the same for all future measurements. Now to measure the lumens from the projector, I'll be using a light or lux meter. Simply place the light sensor against the screen and record the value. Since our NITS calculation will include our screen material, we must also know our screen gain. And in my case, this SI Slate screen from Screen Innovations has a gain of 1.2, meaning the screen reflects 1.2 times the light it receives as compared to a white matte or a 1.0 screen, which makes your unique screen gain an important part of this calculation. Okay, we have our light or lux measurement. Now let's convert this reading to NITS using this formula. Lux times screen gain divided by pi, or 3.14. In this case, we have a lux of 364 times the screen gain, which is 1.2, divided by 3.14, That gives us a NIT value of 139. Now that we have a baseline, let's change the projector lamp. Okay, I have the projector down from its mount and it's dusty. Now I suggest gently removing the dust with the Swiffer before opening any compartments. Don't go crazy with the duster right here. We don't want dust to end up in places that we'll later regret. And any stubborn buildup can be removed with a damp fiber cloth or microfiber cloth. I purchased this replacement lamp from a well-known company that has an excellent rating and specializes in projector lamps. I'll put the link in the description. Remove the lamp by opening the cover right here. So remove the old lamp and replace in reverse order. Another good idea is to replace the air filter for your projector. You can find it right here. These filters can be cleaned and reinstalled, but a new replacement will give you peace of mind. Okay, the projector is again mounted and the lamp counter reset. Let's get a new light measurement. Oh, using the formula, let's find our new NITS value. We have 543 lux times 1.2 for our screen gain, and divide that by 3.14. We get 208. Here's how our new lamp stacks up. Our old lamp gave us 139 nits, and our replacement lamp gave us 208 nits. That is a 49.64% increase in nits to the screen, proving that we gained almost 50% of the brightness back to our home theater. Still not convinced? Here are some images with the camera ISO locked, taken before and after the lamp change. And remember, the dynamic setting that we're using for these measurements is not the most accurate setting, but we need to lock the camera exposure to give a good comparison. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen, you've just upgraded your projector. Now you can stop Google searching for a replacement projector. Just relax and enjoy what you already have for now, because upgrade-itis always comes back around. Just like clockwork, you can't avoid it, so learn how to fight it before it spreads to your wallet. This is Genius Home Theater. My name is Ron, and I'll see you on the next one.